Greetings, everyone. It is Kasey here with a channeled message and a meditation with the always amazing Princess Diana. My goodness, she has been coming through so powerfully. She really started to come through maybe about 8 years or so ago, very strongly to work with clients in sessions. So she would come through with the clients when they were especially humanitarian oriented. So, really here to be of service, and that they had often had very strong past lifetimes as a humanitarian. And so she would come in often with Mother Teresa as well to really help very sensitive souls who perhaps were struggling with depletion or really not honoring their own needs, and really just shower them with so much love and care. And now she's coming through again in such a powerful way. Like every day, I'm really feeling her presence, and she has a very angelic energy. So she did pass, and she really has transitioned in this way that has allowed her to become ascended. She says that she's on step 2 of the path of being an ascended master. I honestly don't know. I don't know what that means, but she's very ascended in her energies, and she's coming through as a spirit guide, still aware of her, previous incarnation as Diana, Princess of Wales, but also really with this purpose of being humanitarian and helping other souls really reach into and access their humanitarian gifts on their path of service. So if you are here, she does have that message that you are a humanitarian. And if you've really been struggling, with what is my path? What is my purpose? She does say really going into your heart and being authentic is really the key. She does say being authentic is the purpose. It is the purpose of being here on the earth. So let's bring her in a little bit more clearly. I will pull some cards, and then we're going to do a meditation. I apologize. There's also a dog party happening outside. I think she loved animals, but I don't know. They're going a little bit crazy. So hopefully they will settle down. Otherwise, I'll pause and give them some treats and hopefully distract them. But let's come into our hearts. And I should say that the kind of mediumship that I do is never invasive. It's always to call through spirits and beings that are really divinely aligned and able to connect with us, ready, willing, and able to. And in this case, Diana is really coming through as a spirit guide. So she's really very, very high level, very ascended soul who really is aware of herself, both as a soul and in the particular incarnation that we really knew her for as Diana, Princess of Wales. The angels that come through with angelic mediumship are Archangel Azrael, the angel of death and transition, who's coming through on one side. And then we have beautiful Michael coming through, as well as Mary, Mother Mary. And she's just absolutely radiant. So I do see Diana coming through this beautiful door that is blue, like a little like the blue that I'm wearing. And she's dressed in blue, and she's just stepping through with so much love. Her eyes are this wonderful, wonderful, clear blue that is a lot like aqua aura. So I do find her really connected to very light blue crystals with a very watery color. She does say she absolutely loved the beach and connecting with water. And she's stepping through. So let's just take hands to the heart if that resonates. And I should say that this is for entertainment purposes, and that I'm sharing opinions, not claiming that they are facts. And I will pull some cards and I will share a meditation, but I'm always interested in your reflections and if you're experiencing something similar or different. So do feel free to share. And I was just trying to clear a mosquito out of the room. As I do that, she's giggling and saying, mosquitoes, mosquitoes do have a purpose. They do show us, the darkness or the dark side of things. And they also show us where the light is. So those, again, that she's showing me the image of moss being drawn to the light. And she's saying, that when you are authentic, your heart's light shines brightly and nothing can truly dampen it. And that was where, she had struggles with, it was in really being able to align her inner authenticity with her outer experience. She does say it is inevitable. It does happen that your outer world will reflect your inner. So the more that you really tune in and light up your heart and do what gives you joy and express your truth freely, allows you to step into that flow is what I'm hearing. So welcome to Princess Diana. Let's call in your higher self too to connect. And I'm just really feeling like she's done so much healing work. We've got Archangel Raphael and Mary here, twin flame archangels. And she's saying, let's allow your voice to flow. So if you're here and you've been really struggling with your life purpose or struggling in a relationship, she does say that clearing throat chakra can be so, so helpful. She does also show me that she's really showing me her hands. So if you're here really using your hands, putting them on that place, if it is throat, we can just connect. I like to tap my fingers, but let's just allow any blocks over throat chakra to be cleared, inviting you to access your channeling gifts, your abilities to connect with her directly or to connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, or your angels. Let's take 5 breaths here in your own time, letting your shoulders relax, dropping any tension off of the shoulders, setting down any burdens or baggage. You can close your eyes or have them open. I'm seeing that she's working a lot with Mother Mary, and together they're creating this beautiful waterfall energy. So she's very much working with energy, with healing energy, continuing to breathe. And just allowing your exhalations to be ever so slightly longer than the inhalations really signals to your nervous system it's time to rest, it's time to receive and replenish. Very good. Very good. Yeah, she says, set down burdens, dear soul, and allow yourself to really be in your heart. Your heart is that place and space where you can rest and receive. Your heart is the center point of who you are, and coming into your heart connects you with your authenticity, and it allows you to live with the confidence and the courage to be true to your heart. And I'm going to pull some cards for us. I've got the Goddess Power cards. I feel like she's coming through. She's showing me that in life, she had the gift of hands-on healing. She had no idea, but she loved to hug, especially to connect heart to heart, whether she was in hospitals or hospices or out in the community. Of course, she was the most famous woman in the world at the time, but she still always knew that power of touch. And so she says, don't be afraid to reach out and touch. So don't be afraid to reach out and touch your loved one, to touch someone heart to heart. And she says, if it's online, you can absolutely touch heart to heart. But she says, getting in person and giving a hug can be so very healing. And, if you're here, you're a humanitarian, and really finding and connecting with that purpose really does start with these little acts of love, of lovingness. And that is powerful. So she says, don't undermine yourself, don't compromise yourself, but trust that your love is enough. Trust that your love is enough. And there are people there around you and people that you will meet who are waiting for it, is really her message. That's a beautiful message. And of course, mother love was so powerful for her. And one of the things that she absolutely does still support, I'm seeing. So we've got Gaia. That's a beautiful card, hey? Coming forward, Gaia. And we can see that Gaia is actually pregnant in this card. And she's saying, her purpose now, there's so many ways that she can interact with people to support people as a spirit guide, as a presence of unconditional love. But she really does work with expectant mothers, especially through difficult pregnancies. She's also in the neonatal unit. I was going to say the NICU, is that right? But in different hospitals, especially, her presence is especially strong in hospitals that she already frequented and visited. She also says that people do experience her as an angel. So they experience her with angel wings. And she giggles about that because she says that it's because her aura is so clear now, and so radiant, and that she says that is really what wings are. She says angels, their auras are so beautiful. We experience the wings, and that she has been experienced that way, but she doesn't literally have wings. She's saying yet. But I do see that she's in the neonatal units, and she really does support those children that are struggling, those newborns. She also, of course, works with caregivers like nurses in particular, who are working with babies and mothers. And I just see she'll gently place a hand on the back of the heart of particular nurses, and that love really radiates through her to the infants. She does say infants are so special because they still have their gifts, and their soul remembrance, and so they can see her and experience her very clearly, and that's such a beautiful thing. And as she connects with them, it actually empowers them to continue to really hold that vision, to come back to it more and more frequently, because the children being born now are being born karma free. So that's very interesting. So bringing in this beautiful grounding energy of Gaia. She says, she loves the earth. The earth is a school. It's difficult. It's challenging. There are challenging times ahead, but she's seeing this very clear and smooth road that we do all reach together. And the more that we can embrace our authenticity and really be true about our experience, be truthful about our experiences, be truthful about all that we're processing, including trauma, the more that we can release it powerfully and completely and step forward in greater clarity. I love that. So thank you, Angel Diana, calling her Angel now. And we've got this beautiful card of Yuki Anna called Stillness. Love that. So she's bringing in this beautiful energy of watery stillness with Angel Mary. In particular, let's come back to the heart. And let's just see if she has any other messages for us. So she does say tiredness, as she sees it, is an epidemic, but tiredness is not necessarily a result, although it can be, but it actually is an emotion. It's an emotional experience, and it's really a sign that you are off kilter, and to really, again, come back to the heart and to really tune and say, do I want to put my energy into this? Is this draining or depleting me? So she says, when you're tired, do have a conversation where you step into your heart. You can call on her, you can call on your higher self, but evaluate, really reconsider. So tiredness is an opportunity to reconsider, to reevaluate, and to trust your emotions. That's a very big message, a very big theme for her. So let's call in that trust. I love to always take one hand to heart, one hand to solar plexus, as we feel that beautiful, bright, bright blue light flowing down, 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 down through crown chakra, through third eye, through ears, opening ears. And as you open your ears, you open your clairaudience, your ability to listen, to hear the voice of your higher self, which is always gentle and kind. She says one of the greatest gifts of being on earth is this ability to access kindness and to access empathy. So to really take your experiences, learn from them, and really reflect that out into the world. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful definition of empathy. So stepping into your empathetic heart, that heart empathy, feeling that wonderful wave of compassion and empathy flowing through you. So she's saying empathy is when you first receive it, when you first receive that awareness of what it is you are experiencing. And this allows you to have that empathy as you walk through the world, but then to radiate that compassion. So that compassion really says, I understand your experience. I've had my version of that experience, and I now radiate this beautiful heart light out that is a frequency. That's gorgeous. So I'm seeing your heart being lit up with beautiful pink. There's green and white and gold swirling in there. She also says there's a really huge theme of forgiveness. So the more that you can forgive, not forget. That's important. Sometimes we think forgive and it's gone, but she says instead forgive by seeing the other perspective, by seeing what that person's inner child may be going through. So I'm really feeling that's a beautiful message of forgiveness, starting with self-forgiveness. So we all get off track from time to time. It is so easy to get distracted and to get sucked into sometimes lower vibrational and negative strains of consciousness. So let's call our power back from any distraction. Let's allow any cords. I'm seeing Kuan Yin coming forward now too. She's so beautiful. Buddhist goddess of compassion, lighting up with her beautiful dragons. Diana is giggling. She says she loves dragons. She loves exploring spirituality and really loves really looking at the tapestry, experiencing the tapestry of different traditions. And you know, her greatest love was someone who was in the medical profession, who was also very spiritual, but practiced a different tradition. So was not in the Christian tradition, and she absolutely loves exploring and attending spiritual practices and really witnessing that there is that oneness as we come into that center of our heart, as we come into our spiritual practice and tradition. We all connect in this beautiful state of oneness, of the tranquility that it is to be human and to be in that space of authenticity. Your authenticity is such a gift. And let go of any beliefs that it isn't. Let go of any ways that people have taken that from you. And as you embrace your authenticity, as you forgive yourself in any ways that you have been misdirected or taken off your path, out of your center, you come back home to you. So let's just do a little more heart breathing. I love that. Feeling heart aligned. And she says, notice as you breathe, there's your spark of authenticity. Notice where it is. For some of you, it may be out here. For some of you, it may have, be in another room. So call that authentic heart spark back. So let's take 5 more breaths and call that authentic heart spark back. Breathing. This heart charge, this heart spark, calling it back to you. This is your authenticity. This is the key to self-trust. And it feels so wonderful to call your heart spark back. Call that back to you now. Call your authenticity back. And you call your heart spark back, your soul spark back. That was a mouthful. Calling your soul spark back, calling it back now. And it may be tiny, it may be big. We're just going to call that back. It comes in quite nicely, I'm seeing, really landing in the heart, connecting to the high heart, flowing up into the throat, really opening your high throat chakra. It bathes your third eye and your crown and really opens your empathetic listening. That feels so good. Feeling any tension around the jaw cleared. If you're holding a lot in the jaw, there's anger and frustration, sometimes impatience, which is very, very normal part of the human experience. We'll just let that go now. So breathe and let go of tension in the jaw. Breathe and unwind. Breathe and receive the unconditional love. Princess Diana is beside you. We've got Mother Mary and Kuan Yin behind you. That's so beautiful. Goddess love coming in. I'm seeing this wonderful swirling waterfall of aqua aura clarification just pouring through you, through solar plexus and hips, through your very powerful and creative navel and sacral chakra. Feeling that cleared from cords. As you call your power back, you call your authenticity back. And there's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to change except really receive your truths and know that it is aligned with the truths. That powerful connection. I'm seeing some clearing happening in the high heart as this wonderful soul spark is drawn back to you. I am authentic. I am a bright light. I am supported on my path of self-love and empathy. Beautiful. Let's feel sacral chakra opening, and any fear of being seen, any fear of being known, and any mistrust of self being cleared from base chakra. You can twist a little bit if that feels good. I'm seeing it's just like Kuan Yin has a little brush and she's just brushing out root chakra. Gently rubbing your feet against the earth and leaning your back, having a straight spine, but leaning back into your chair or support is beautiful. I'm feeling loving hands behind you, holding you, supporting you, breathing and strengthening that light, breathing and radiating your heart's light out. Expanding that beautiful heart aura. Beautiful heart aura opening. So feeling that heart expanding and the aura of your heart really filling your auric field full as there's this beautiful container that is so safe and protective, that is your heart open wide. And Princess Diana says your authenticity is truly your power. When you're authentic, you are so supported and other people feel you. They feel your presence, they feel your light, and your people show up for you. Those helpful people that wish to carry that light forward on your shared path join you. And that's really powerful. This beautiful authenticity allows you to see all situations with fresh perspective and truthful perspective, and it allows you to call your energy back. So especially if you're feeling tired, it's because there's this emotion of resistance because you are not in your authenticity. And it doesn't mean you don't get on the treadmill and exercise, because that can be a good thing, or you don't do your meditation, because you do have that sense of what truly honors you. And that question to really bring you back into authenticity is, does this honor me? Does this honor me in the short, medium, and long term? Does this honor me now? And trusting the answer. That's so beautiful. So feeling your authentic light very, very bright, flowing through you, physically replenishing you, emotionally soothing you and supporting you, really feeling emotionally supported, feeling your inner child held. I see Princess Diana just picking up your inner child with so much love and delight. There's joy and unconditional love, feeling yourself held and supported at whatever age you present. So inner child healing is definitely one of her superpowers for sure. Also motherhood. She says motherhood was just her greatest joy and her highest purpose, her highest calling, mothering to her children, but also really offering that mother love to others. And that's one of her main purposes now. So feeling your inner child, really receiving, bathing in that beautiful mother love, and also really igniting the mother within you. So really inviting you to parent and mother yourself, whether you're in a female, male body, whatever form you are taking in this lifetime experience, accessing that inner mother love, receiving it and giving it. She does say to receive is to give. Is such a beautiful thing. When you're in that state of receptivity, the love flows powerfully and it's never depleting. That's really beautiful. Beautiful message. Feeling your mind restored fully, neural nets cleared, neurons firing together, empowered by this authentic connection within you, and feeling now how that is met and raised in your external experience, in your outer experience, how this alignment, what you think, what you say, and what you do are aligned. And that is incredible. Feeling yourself so grounded as your Earth Star chakra is lit up. I'm seeing beautiful blues, but let's call in that wonderful rainbow light so you can connect with the colors of your soul. I love that. Feeling your soul's light really flooding and filling your Earth Star chakra below your feet, clearing your ley lines and really helping you anchor down into the earth. Feeling your inner child perhaps still held by Diana, or return to you to integrate within you. Whatever feels good now is perfect for you. Trusting your feelings is divine. And then feeling your spiritual bodies shimmering with that wonderful light that allows you to have your angel wings, that allows back of the heart to clear, setting down any fear of persecution, any sense of unworthiness or unlovability. You are lovable exactly as you are, says Princess Diana. And come back here anytime you need to receive and anytime you need to believe in the power of love. Offering gratitude to the amazing presence of Princess Diana, powerful spirit guide, powerful mentor to us living authentically with empathy, with compassion, and balance. Namaste.